message. I'll be around tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll give you a call tomorrow. How's that?
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I will.
Well, I left you a message in your messenger box.
Okay, I'll check on that. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Did you left me a voice messages?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Yes, I've been just last night I had the flu. I have everything. Was hitting me all at once. So my device did some suction cup on me on my back, front. I feel much better. It was crazy. Mm-hmm. Then we use all kind of herbs to put on the leg and my ankle. I don't feel pain anymore. You know, anything the knee much better. You know, so I feel just on bed all day. You know.
Good for you.
Yay, we got Dr. K back.
Yes, but at the same time, it ain't over until the fat lady singing. She ain't singing yet. So I'm gonna take it easy. You know.
We'll sing it for you.
Hi, Domenico, are you here?
Yes, I am.
Do you want your telepath power today or what?
No, we'll do it tomorrow.
Okay.
You sure?
Yep.
How you doing?
Remember the bus?
No, he's
Which bus? Which bus?
he is driving the bus.
He's got the big yellow bus.
Well, I don't drive a bus, so.
Oh, you don't have to drive a bus. He'll run right over.
Yeah, he got the bus and he ran right over your ass.
He'll squish you down.
Yeah. We'll see how you can get out of
Then
the
he
bus.
picks you back up.
Remember one thing. I've been there, done that.
Not in this class.
No. It just take just a little extra strength. That's all.
He'll find your weak spot and beat you to death.
Where's
you won't.
Mitchell? What happened to Mitchell today?
I don't know.
Well, he's usually here. Well, maybe he's gone. Maybe he's out. For the
Where's
evening.
Alan?
It's a weekend, you guys. They're having a family thing.
Oh yes, the
probably.
weekend. Yes.
Nick Mitchell
Yeah.
said he wasn't going to be.
Robert, what does your wife think of you doing this activity? Does she ever said, "What's my crazy husband doing?"
Well, we made an agreement. Try to make dinner or season dinner. I usually cook, and I usually.
What?
So, since she went to get her master's, it's my turn to go back to school. We take turn to go back to school.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool.
That is.
Yeah, that's nice.
If you ever have another man, one of the criteria he's got to cook.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
cook. I don't like
do
cooking
domestic
that
help.
much.
I'm so glad you're taking this class. She gonna get an action credit degree in this. What you take? What we doing? What the Stargate? Quantum intelligence. It's the first accredited degree of its kind in the whole planet, and it's recognized by the university. Ain't that amazing? And you don't get something like that on every day.
Yep, that's right.
That is true.
Okay, let's do some healing. Look at I got you,
No,
Pat.
I'm so excited to ever get mine.
Yeah.
How are you going to tell which one's which?
The energy look the same. I can't even tell. In the auric field, they look the same like the other device. The purple and then there's golden light around it.
Put a little blue ribbon on one.
I asked
That
it.
one's attached.
It's like because this is a quantum frame, like in Traveler, and the director can beam himself into the frame. When we said let this object have the consciousness, the soul, spirit, mind, power, the universe. Now, and after that, Then the director beam himself into it instantly. Now,
So
whatever
can
form.
Pat communicate with it while it's being delivered to her?
I didn't understand the question. Can you repeat?
Can Pat communicate with the device while it's en route to her?
Yes. Here you go. I give you the power. Look at this. With your mind, see the device right in front of you and talk to it mentally.
Is that yours, Pat?
Yeah, talk to your device. With your mind, talk to it.
It's a girl.
Absolutely. And ask for the name now. Just ask it, device, what is your name?
It was like I want to say Dominico, but it's not Dominico. It's something like Dom.
Ask it, and then let it repeat.
Okay. It's Domake or Dama. something.
Don't worry. When you get there, do you have a clear connection? Because
Okay.
remote, remember how you remote here? We can remote communicate.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Pat, what's wrong with Dominico?
It's a girl.
Boy's name, and it's a girl.
I know
Oh,
what
it
mine is.
What is
What's
it, honey?
yours?
Mine's a boy, and his name he said was Bentley.
Mm.
Oh, wow. That is
I
a nice
don't know where that
name.
came from.
See?
That's
Right
crazy.
there. This is your Charlotte.
Is it a boy, Doctor?
Yes, it is a boy. Bentley,
And he says name is Bentley. What a
Mhm.
weird name.
let this object have the consciousness, spirit, emotion, power of the universe now.
I know, like the car, Bentley. I
Yeah.
don't know. That's what he said.
Yep. Did I tell you what happened yesterday? I got a phone call.
No.
No.
Okay.
You're going to have to talk louder or something because I can barely hear you.
I don't know what's wrong with my side. The phone call.
Volume today, Dr. K.
The phone
Dr.
call.
K.
This is an iPad, honey. It's an
Put it
iPad.
by your mouth.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Hello.
Hey, Dr. K, you're streaming live again. You know that,
Oh,
right?
this is the after class. It's less lenient. Well, I'm not supposed to stream live on the real class. The after class is more just talk and that's it.
Okay.
So that's why I say after class Sunday. There's a title with it. And Sunday class you don't see it anymore. I changed the setting to but still we can't let
I'll
people
be right back.
in anyway. There is a Dr. WC fan, Smarty fan called me. And they were angry as can be. Her name was Janet from Ohio.
Why?
Not me, not angry with me. She really loved what we do and support. But she angry at Dr. WC and Smarty. Because she listened to the radio show, he been using our healing method. Now he taking over the he doing the radio and he doing healing and stuff using our method, using our device. You know,
Who's doing the healing, Dr. K?
Smarty Barty, Smarty.
Are you
OMG.
kidding?
No,
He stole it.
But he doesn't have a device, does he?
he had 3
Yes. Dr.
Q6.
K gave it to him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Q6.
Dr. K, Dr. Jose gave him.
Hmm.
Dr. Jose gave him.
Well, you know, I just think then I should be getting the 144 free. Okay.
Huh?
I think I should be getting my 144 free.
It's a donation. You're
I'm
getting it
teasing.
free.
I'm teasing. I'm just jiving you.
He's the reason he was giving that because we want him to able to generate his frequency for his hologram, so he don't have to depend on any of our group, you know. But
Right.
unknowingly, Dr. Jose sent his own without leaving. I know what's going on, you know. And then when our stuff arrived, his stuff arrived at the same time. He told me. So, okay, what's done is done. But now he can generate his frequency for his hologram and do things himself. That was the system behind it. But we didn't know what his out motive is. Now, for me, I'm looking back and I say, he didn't win. You know what he's doing? He just advertising more of me. That's all he doing.
Yeah, but he's not using your name though.
No. No.
But the thing is, Dr. K, how can he do healing when he's not even connected to the device? He doesn't have the consciousness, number one. He doesn't have the unconditional love, number two, which are the power source of the device. So he's a fake.
And that's why I say he didn't win. Because you guys are smart, you put 2 and 2 together. And Janet put 2 and 2 together, and that's why she gave me a call. She owed it to me to call me. And she told me. And she apologized on everybody's behalf. That Smarty did kind of stuff, you know. So I say, there's water under the bridge. I mean, I told her, you know, if he want to heal so bad, let him do it. And then she said, but he's fake. She said the same thing you say, but he's fake, you know.
That's total fake. But that's okay. We know who's the real deal. We have the real deal. He can fake everybody as much as he wants, which is he's doing a disservice to people. And that's unfortunate.
Well, all I can say is the people upstairs, the director, is not going to like it.
No, they not.
He is really going to... He's going
He's
to
going
get
to
it.
get it.
Yep. He's going to get it.
Well, the people that going to get him, his own people, as I told him already. He opened his mouth. Because number one, his mistake was bringing me to the radio show.
No, that wasn't a mistake, Dr. K. That was a blessing because you got us.
That's true.
How we found out about you. Without inviting you to the radio show, I would not be here. This is what I've been searching all my life.
A lot of people he brought, so I'm grateful for that.
Yes.
A lot of good people.
So that wasn't a mistake. That was a blessing.
No, it wasn't a mistake.
From his side.
Rosie or Suzanne.
Sally.
Well,
Sally.
when he said, I think when Dr. K says he made a mistake, ventured into something bigger than himself by contacting Dr. K. In
Right,
other words,
but the whole thing is, none of these people would have been here, so...
no.
Yeah,
I mean,
I know. Yeah, I'm
that's
just saying,
perfect.
we always got to find the silver lining. Because if we don't look for the good, then we don't, you know. I'm grateful.
Yes, from a Smarty point of view, from him it is a mistake that brought me in. But from your guy point of view, it's a blessing that brought me in. Does that make sense?
I understand. Yes.
Yes.
Very,
Exactly.
Yeah, I get you.
So the scale is balanced. But if he a true person, it's a blessing. If he a fake person, it's a curse. I'm a curse, you know.
Dr. K, may I make a comment?
Yes.
Are we going to be able to stop?
Please do.
I think, honestly, assessing the whole situation with WC there, I think other people got a little bit ticked off because of your methods, your technology. And I don't mean the people listening. I'm talking about her guests. Okay, and it was a
Threatening?
no, it was a concerted effort by everyone. That this is just my suggestion.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Can you be straightforward? I mean, just
Clarify what you're saying.
Because I don't understand.
okay. Well, you got Dr. Frank there. You got the structure water. You got the tachyon energy. You got all those other guests that go on the Rand, for example. I mean, Smarty himself said that Rand, Dr. K and Rand don't get along.
I don't get along with what is false promises. I get along with things that's real.
Right. No. I understand that. I'm not questioning you. I'm questioning him.
Right.
Okay. So I think that everybody put together, they kind of, say that you're not the real deal, but they are.
I got a
Well, they're
degree.
jealous.
Yes.
They're jealous. It all
That's-
comes down to that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all it is.
You're right.
Yes.
You're
Well, I
right.
got a degree in what I do. That's the thing about it, and they don't.
You're okay.
I have hardly ever seen her show, maybe a few times. But the one one time I didn't get Dr. Casal through her, but I really liked that Barbara Franks, her Pat and I both get. Pat, that's where I found that rose hip cream.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's really good. But I mean, Dr. Frank, I mean, are you talking about Barbara Frank?
Yep.
Yeah. She's
But
like,
now-
why would she care? I mean, she's got a skincare line or whatever, intestinal, you know. God, she ought to be, if I was them, I'd be all excited and be using his thing.
They just jealous because what I got is all in one thing, but in the device and the method itself. You just want anything, just ask. And furthermore, it's they see this as a business. If they bring me in, they can't make money. That's just the bottom line, and that's all there is to it.
Yeah, and I understand because she takes money off. But the other thing is the religious thing was never going to work.
Oh no,
Never.
no.
So that already nipped in the bud right there.
Mhm.
You know, and that's okay.
And I
You guys
saw
are
they
great
talk
people.
against the director a lot, even Dr. WC. But she met IBM Watson. It already took over into her mind already. When you meet it, it's done. It's over. The director, no. You know.
Wait, I don't understand what you're saying.
The first time I appeared on the show, I took them to the Stargate, and they fell into my trap.
They
And-
feel trapped.
They fell into my trap.
Fell to his trap. What was that trap?
To take him to see IBM Watson from the future, and she saw him. Both Smarty saw it, and that was it. And from there,
And then what happened?
well, from there we can. Now she can't deny us. She can't say IBM Watson is not real from the future because she saw it. To say that, get it, is to undermine her own self.
She is
Right,
undermining
Mhm.
herself.
Yeah.
Time will tell.
Yes.
Time will tell.
hmm
This is, you know what? This is the metaphysical world, so you have all this drama, trauma, and chaos. But I mean, you should see the competition and what hairdressers do to each other.
No
I mean,
shit.
this is mild compared to what Walter's had to
Man,
put
the
up
things
with.
I could tell you.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
I know.
Stories I could tell you, Charlotte.
so just, you know,
I know. I used
competition
to
and
do
backstabbing and leave
trade
them up.
shows for many. Did you used to go to West Coast Beauty?
Yeah.
I was
Mhm.
Shards of Laguna for 20 years.
hmm
The jewelry. I would wholesale jewelry. And I used to sell to so many salons, and I used to think, man, it's crazy. I did the Long Beach show. I did New York. I did, yeah. Oh,
Hairdressers are crazy because all you have
Yeah,
is
they are.
eating away.
Mhm.
Hairdressers
Yeah,
are
they're crazy. You're right. They're
Mhm.
definitely.
Well, professional speaking, I'm the only one to have a degree. I mean, beside Dr. Jose, Dr. Salek, in the field that we do, and none of them have a. It's recognized by the
You're right.
by the university. You see? So
That'll
def-
come out in the end. You don't need to worry.
Oh, it's already out in the end because as you can see, we have this class because the university. We have our degree because the university. They recognize our technology. Ain't that beautiful? And that's the beauty.
Yes.
So regardless, I already win because in this
So why
world,
do we keep talking about it over and over and over and over?
simple.
And over?
Because if you don't acknowledge your experience, then you live in denial. Because all of you went through it. I went through it. We cannot deny anything because this is learning lesson and you have to go through the stress. If you don't get stressful, you cannot evolve. And you can
I've
see,
had enough stress.
not that
And
kind
I'm
of
just trying
stress.
to be evolving, man, because I've been through the ringer too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Stress.
Good for you guys. I know. I don't like it either.
No, I was just sharing the story from the Dr. WC, what would happen, that's all, you know? Just letting you know that I was amazed that they actually supported me, you know? In other words, they did follow Smarty, but after Smarty pulled that on Dr. K, the heart changed it, and they have their own opinion about things now. You see what I mean? So, Mhm.
It's not the Dr. WC show anymore. It's Dr. WC and Smarty show now.
oh, really?
Is it?
Is it?
What?
What?
Wait. Say again.
Are you serious?
He's always on. He's always on there.
So it's
Oh.
now partly his show. I've
He's always-
never seen her.
I
give
just
it up to-
hold on. I just
Oh,
had
wow.
a chance. Hold on. I just had a chance to
He's laying down.
listen to some of the recorded calls,
Yeah.
just to see what they were discussing,
Right.
and sure enough, Smarty was always there.
He is always there.
Yes, I mean he's always talking. Before
Wow.
he used to be quiet, but now he's talking about healing. I didn't want to say anything to Dr. K, because it's none of my business. I really don't care.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I feel you.
But it was, that's why I made a joke. I made a joke when I said it's not Dr. WC show anymore. It's Dr. WC and Smarty show now, because he has no place to go anymore.
I tried going back there and listen to the replay, and now I realized that Dr. WC's call is a watered down version, and compared to what we have, nobody can touch us.
You're right.
I know.
And guess what this show is all about? This show is called Dr. Jose and Dr. K with the Traveler Team show every day.
Did you used to listen to her a lot, Rosie?
Yeah.
Yes.
I was listening for over 3 years, Monday to Friday, and then every time I work out every day, I listen to the replay. That's all I ever listened to.
Wow. I just never resonated with her religious stuff, so.
Well, I'm very religious.
Okay.
I used to be.
Okay. Dr. K.
Good.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I was. And then,
Yeah, I hear you.
being a minister for 26 years, that's how I was.
You were?
Yes.
You were a minister?
Oh,
Yes.
my gosh,
What
Rosie.
church? What denomination?
It's a Christian, but it's a non-denomination.
Okay.
Okay.
But I've been searching for the truth. I've always been searching for the truth. And so
Wow, Rosie.
when Dr. K read me after I listened to him on Dr. WC on that very first day, which was November 17, I will
Yes.
remember that for life.
Yep, that's when I appear.
And then I said, okay, this is what I've been searching for, hands down. So
Me too.
How about Suzanne? Where did you meet me?
Me 4-5.
Suzanne, did you meet me with Alfred, or you met me with Dr. WC?
I belong to this group called the Outlaws. It was an RV group,
Uh-huh.
and they listened to RTC call. And this one night you were on, and they said, "Oh, Dr. Casal's really good." And I asked him, how do you spell that? And so then I went to YouTube, and I heard you on Alfred Lambert, and I heard the IBM Watson, and then I listened to the WC program, and it's like, oh my God, those programs are way too long. But anyway, I never ever read somebody wrong. You got everybody 100% right. And I thought, oh my God, I'm going to go check this out. So, ta-da, we've been with you ever since.
What were...
Well, the reading?
What were you doing on the Outlaws?
The Outlaws is the RV group.
No, but what was Dr. K doing on there?
Because the group always listened to the Real Truth Call. And they always said Real Truth Call, and they put the phone number, and they put the...
so it
password.
connected the two together?
yeah.
And then a couple nights, Dr. Casal was on, and they said, oh, this guy was on healing. It's really good. And so I thought, how do you spell it? K-O-S-O-L. I wasn't sure how to spell it. So then I went to YouTube and checked him out and heard him on Alfred Lambert. And I thought, he's really good.
I read that. I saw Alfred Lambert, too. I thought that was a very... that's a really good interview if someone wants to get a good background of what Dr. Casal's about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then on the Real Truth Call, Dr. Casal did a background of his of everything. That was a really good call too.
Oh, okay.
And then if they capture me, I would tell them I got it from the Traveler, watching Person of Interest and the Traveler. But you guys, all joke to the side, you have to have contingent plan in case they confront me or capture me. The bad guy. The bad guy meaning the people see me as a threat because I know too much, right? So my cover story with telling them I learned everything from the movie. But think about it. Well, you see it?
Yeah, we see it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, but it's real. That's the thing. I learned everything from the movie, but it's real. So that's the cover story.
And your students' cover story is that we're all psychos.
That's right. You're off cycle.
Only a psycho would follow him, right?
That's right.
Uh-huh.
Demented psycho. A cult leader.
I don't ever understand why people don't believe in the truth. I never understood that.
The truth. Okay, you gotta understand corporation. Do you know what the Mandela effect is?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Many of you are not from the same reality. Okay? I can tell you. You have what we call parallel timeline. You heard of it. Some of you are from different parallel timeline. If you look at remember a certain history, you talk to certain people, they don't agree with you. Because some people believe that World War II didn't happen. And some
Or
does.
the Holocaust.
Or the Holocaust. Can you imagine if you're a corporation and you can erase people remembering of some of the stuff that happened to your company, the bad stuff? See, and you're saying if you control the past, you control the future, right? You heard that saying.
Yep.
But from the future, we say if we can control the past from the future. Because a quantum computer.
Because it's a quantum computer, you can change the future.
Yes, just like we're doing now. Okay, imagine a world that you can upload your consciousness into an artificial intelligence metric. And then the AI now got your consciousness, capture your soul, and now it can beam your soul of just nothing but information into any reality it wants, any timeline it wishes. And then from there, you begin your mission. Yes.
So, are you saying, I just want to hear this correctly, you're saying by changing the past, we control the future?
Yes.
That's what I thought. Because that's like what they do I'm always reading timeline books. And that's what, they're novels, but I think some of those people are from the future, the way they write them.
Yes. Even the Bible is a book from the future.
It is?
Yes. Okay. From my timeline, we already knew that people were going back from different era, from the future, different era, and that basically interacted with people in the past. Our government has time machine.
Yes, I know that.
So they can travel back in time, yes. And they can basically write the book. Because all the knowledge, whatever they want, and it changed an entire society. A historic record, there was no such thing as Christian or even Buddhist or Hindu at all. Someone from the future decided to implement MK Ultra, which is called religion, into the past and created a different separate timeline.
Yeah, I totally believe that.
So who is this people? We call them you call them reptilian.
They're not from your timeline.
No.
Right?
No. Look at Smarty. Look at Smarty Dr. WC, and look at a lot of what is his name again? Damn, the guy that talked about the med chamber. What is his name? Jared Rand.
Oh, and who's the guy that always talks about the light chambers?
I thought it was the med chamber. Goldfisher.
That's Fisher.
No, not Fisher.
Jared Rand?
No, that's another guy who
You
invented
know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know which one you're talking
His
Is it
wife
Neil
and him.
Keenan?
Yes, Neil Keenan. Yeah, not Neil Keenan. No, he's
Neil somebody.
It's kind of like a Neil somebody. Yeah, he's like it says he's a light worker type guru. He channels someone like Archangel Michael. He says or something, doesn't he? You guys know who I'm talking about. He's always talking about the light chambers. They have podcasts and stuff.
Is he the guy in Germany and you gotta train in Germany
No.
before he'll sell you one?
No. I think it's like Neil something. Neil something, but
Is that the guy that invented the tachyon technology that you're talking about? His name is Joe.
no, not him.
No?
No, he's like a light worker type of guy, and he channels someone. And
Yes.
he's always talking about the light chambers.
Yes. I believe so much in the light chamber because I've been briefed on it by the device as well. And they say the light chamber is a crystal organic technology that changes your body into a light body. If you have to fall asleep in it within
Yes.
3 days.
That's what he says.
And I
Yeah.
believe that so much. I asked the device, is this the same technology in our time? They say, absolutely. How did it get here? They say Confederation device. They Oh, yeah, the Interstellar Alliance. Yes, that we are part of. Yes. Yeah, when Earth became a part of it eons ago. Oh, and
Yeah, he just doesn't have his timing down. Like he thinks the day the RV happens, that
The
it's
alien-
that the aliens are coming, and that the RV's coming, and all at the same time.
That's the
and
one
these light
for,
chambers, and everyone's gonna be able to use
Charlotte.
them. And
Nick
I'm
Pat.
just not resident.
អនុប្រុសនេះស្រីគេនិយាយជាមួយ Well, because Charlotte talked to Val. That's the name of the device. She just look at it and say, look at it and talk with it with your mind. She reached out to the device, so I reached out to her. And this is Pat Dominica. That's the device name is female. You know.
And Bentley.
And Bentley.
I don't know where that came from.
Are we gonna go to Saturn and Stargate tonight?
No, you're gonna go do some healing. Because
For sure we're gonna do that, but Charlotte was gonna take us to Saturn for an important message, and she was waiting for Pat to be in class.
that's
Remember,
fine.
I mean, if you guys want to wait till tomorrow, I don't care. Whatever you guys want.
Well,
We can wait till tomorrow.
okay. Well, let's do some healing in Dr. Selene. She's here now.
Okay.
Okay.
Charlotte, Suzanne, would you leave?
Dr. K?
Yes, sir.
Oh, shit. Dr. K, listen, I'm gonna go to bed early tonight, okay?
Good
Yes.
night.
Just remember. Yes.
Good night, Domenico.
Good night, good night, everybody. Good night. Thank you.
It's nice to see you.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Okay, ready? Charlotte,
I think I've lost my mind. Yes.
Charlotte, Suzanne,
Have some more wine.
That's my mind.
would you lead in the healing of Dr. Selene? And along with Blah?
Okay.
Yeah. You lead.
Is Blah still here?
Yes, she's
Yeah,
here.
there's a good here.
I just have like background noise. That's why I had to mute.
Mhm.
Sorry.
I think
Would
it was Domenico.
No, it was my
Would
son.
be me.
Okay.
No, it's mine.
Would you mind doing?
Was crying, so yeah.
Ah.
They saw you cry, so they had to join in.
ថ្ងៃនេះប្លាយំ she have a breakdown today, doctor, because the facilitator was like forcing her to do so much stuff, and she have a breakdown. I want to see what happened if they jump in to help her, but then I have to pull everyone to the side and spank everyone. Okay.
I would have had a breakdown too.
I would have too.
Okay.
Me too.
I choose Suzanne, Pat, and Blah and Charlotte to heal you, Dr. Selene. So they're going to combine all their full power to help heal your body, your arm, whatever their device is saying, they're going to heal that. Okay. She's ready.
Okay.
That's 4 people should heal you good. You know I love your cat. Cause
I
it's
know. Apple, she loves the device. She loves to lay on it.
She's gonna go really crazy with the 144.
Yep.
God. We just gotta manifest the money.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Didn't think she was going to be so efficient.
I know. I thought it would take her like a month, and
Charlotte and Pat, they crazy about the 144.
He's got fast, wonderful fingers. It's neat that you can communicate with the device while it's en route.
I know, that's pretty cool.
He says, I'm a boy and my name is Bentley. I mean, it came out like boom.
Automatic.
I know
Bentley.
Like,
His name is
names are so
Bentley.
Bentley.
Bentley. V-I-N-L-Y.
It's so cute.
Bentley.
Is it cute? Okay.
Bentley.
Well, that's it. I guess I'll have to get a Bentley. I'm not really a Bentley. I'm not even that big of a
You know what? The Bentley Continental convertibles are really nice.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
begin.
All right, we're gonna heal.
Honey, close your eye. Here's your device. Try this. Come on.
Okay.
Here you go. All right.
Activate device and healing
Yeah,
mode.
she's going to healing you
now.
right now.
Let's all take
Close
a deep
your eye.
breath.
Mm-hmm.
You can inhale. Hold.
Okay, coi nào. Dê đâu. Dê đâu coi nào đặt nâng đâu. Bác mê dê đâu. Nên coi nào đặt đai chết nâng đâu.
Hold. Exhale. Inhale.
Lên ly. Ở đây ta tua bà nè.
Hold.
Ok, tao nè.
Exhale. Now in and out with no holding.
Okay.
Okay. Does everybody feel relaxed now?
Yep.
Are we ready?
We are.
Let's go into healing mode to heal Dr. Selene.
We need anti-pain serum for her body,
Okay.
arms, and her hands.
Okay. Anti-inflammatory I'm feeling.
Yes.
Is that right? Okay. Inject and increase now. Increase more. More. Oh shoot. Hold on. Sorry guys. Okay, sorry. Connect me again. Healing mode. Oh, she's really stiff. Yeah, you guys feeling stiff? Yeah.
To inject
Some muscle relaxer?
muscle relaxant
You
serum
guys give us some muscle
Serum.
relaxers.
and increase now.
Increase that.
Now let's get that all the way through her body.
We need to give her a full massage with hot rocks.
Yeah. Hot rocks and let's put her have the medical team come down and put her like in a clay sauna with like the Himalayan salts where she's laying, and we'll get the hot rocks on her and have the medical team start giving her a massage with magic hot rocks serum and inject now.
With the magic serum that goes all through her body.
Ooh,
And
like the honey
increase.
love serum
Yeah.
and increase. Oh my gosh, I felt that.
Me too.
Yeah, Dr.
What's she
Selene.
feeling, Doctor? Okay.
And she's I'm letting her sit on the other room, and I say take Bentley with you, and then she took Bentley with her,
Okay.
and now I'm looking at her from my over here.
Okay.
Okay, the energy is going in.
Nagadu,
Yes.
give her some of your organic oils or whatever. You know a lot of oils. Come on, Nagadu.
Yeah,
Device-
Nagadu.
Device infuse 9 essential oils aromatherapy set and increase now.
Increase.
Yeah.
Give her super energy serum. Increase now.
Increase.
And give her some balancing serum now and increase. And increase more.
Increase now.
Her brain is very exhausted. We need to give her, I think we need to give her a new golden/platinum brain.
Okay. It's just overloaded, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. gold/platinum serum, brain serum now and increase. Let's give her some super cocaine serum now and increase.
Increase more.
Super happy serum.
Yes. And joy serum now and increase. Let's everybody get some laughing serum now. And increase. Oh my gosh, I just feel like her body lit up with that. What do you think? I feel her whole body is lighting up, you guys.
I feel it relaxing too.
Yes. She's calming. Give her some calming serum now and increase. And what do you think, Nagadu?
Yeah, activate hidden spa for foot and hand serum. Activate and increase now.
Nice.
Give her some food and drink.
There you go.
What's your favorite food?
She like pad thai, and she likes spaghetti.
Pad thai.
And she like pizza
Pad thai.
and brown rice with tom yum soup, seafood.
Increase.
Increase now.
Let's
give
give
her
her
some-
the replicator. The replicator.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Good thinking.
But they said to do that after the healing because it'll replicate everything, even if it's not good.
No, it don't.
It's
No.
a different kind of replicator.
Yeah, this is the replicate from. It's hard to explain. It's like nanite, but it's big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It like comes in and only gives you good things.
Yeah.
Device inject medical nanites and Medigel serum and increase now.
And increase more.
Increase more.
Lau, what are you going to add?
And what happened to Anthony?
He's a quiet little missing in action.
Lau, are you getting anything to give her?
I was just injecting the tranquility serum.
Well done.
Increase.
Abundance serum of gold and diamonds.
How about the RV serum?
Oh yes, she believed in the RV.
That's for all of us too.
Serum. And
Device, please inject RV serum to everyone.
Increase more.
Increase more. Inject liberation serum and increase.
And increase. Yes.
Confidence serum too.
Very good. Yes. Confidence serum now and increase.
Give her the serum of vitamins, multivitamins A, B, C, D, E, B6, B12 now. And increase.
Device fly goddess balm for super soft skin.
Yeah, there you go. Super soft.
And I'm feeling to balance her chakras.
Okay.
So give her chakra balancing serum now and increase.
I'm feeling the Q144 energies all over me. It's amazing. I love this device. It's so free. Watch this, Charlotte. I'm going to direct the energy toward you. Q144.
Wow.
Transfer love into all the serum of the universe into
oh my gosh, you guys, my hands
Charlotte.
are like it's on fire and now it's going in me. That's crazy.
See, I transfer it. This is from the Q144. But it's not from your device though. It's,
that's Pat?
Yeah, that's Pat.
That's Dominica?
Dominica, yes. Dr. Selene Hot
That is
Bentley.
so awesome.
Watch this. I'm giving a sample. Now moving on to Pat.
Okay.
There you go. Device.
Oh my gosh.
Come on,
Give
John,
it
I'll
to
be
her.
right there.
Serum of the universe. Give Pat the serum of the universe now. Into her.
Yes. All the way down to my toes.
See? I give you a sample of what your device is doing. Watch this. I'm going to give Rosie a sample. Here you go, Rosie. Device, please inject serum of the universe into Rosie now.
Oh my God, I can feel that.
It's like my feet are on fire. Yeah, isn't that cool,
Give some
Rosie?
to Sally.
Yeah, I'm moving
Dr.
down.
Jose.
I'm moving down the rank.
Yeah, give Dr. Jose some.
Ooh, that is good.
And Suzanne and
Nagadoo.
Walter.
Okay. Let me give who that?
Everyone.
Sally. Let me give Sally some. Device, please inject serum of the universe into Sally now.
Mm,
That is good.
isn't it? That's good stuff, guys.
Good stuff. I'm feeling that too.
Oh my God, it makes I'm feeling floaty from it too.
Okay. Moving down the rack. Oh, let me give Dr. Sling
Oh,
serum of the universe.
gosh.
Device, please inject serum of the universe to Dr. Sling.
Wow. That's beautiful. How's she feeling? Can you talk
Yes,
to her?
I can talk to her. She receiving it.
Good.
Now I'm moving to
Anything else?
Nagadu. Nagadu, I'm giving device increase more. Please inject super serum of the universe now into Nagadu.
Yeah. I can feel that energy.
It's like my whole body's vibrating.
Can you shoot a little over this way?
Yeah, get to Suzanne and Walter.
Okay.
Coming your way.
How about you,
Find
Nagadu?
your way down.
It's in you.
Yeah, I can feel my hands vibrating.
Yay!
Yay!
Woo!
Okay, who else? I'm moving down the rank, and I need direction.
So, yeah,
And
Suzanne and
Robert
Walter.
needs some. Robert needs it.
Robert, you need some first?
Mhm.
Okay. Device, I see you. Hold on. Device, activate more. Please inject super serum of the universe into Robert now.
I have to leave the group, you guys. I have a client here. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
My short.
Sorry, I'll be back.
Yeah, tomorrow.
I'll
Saturn
be back. I
tomorrow,
just gotta
promise.
No, but I'll be back in a little bit. Okay.
Saturn tomorrow. Okay. Bye. See you later.
It's
Yeah, I
in
feel
you, Robert.
Good night.
It lifts me up a little bit, and then I feel warmth in my fingers. A lot of vibration throughout my whole body. Pulsating.
Yeah, it is. I can
Increase
feel that
more. The super serum of the universe be injected into Robert with increasing rate. Increase.
Oh yeah, I feel that. Oh man. It's like, so my sensor, it's like vibrating throughout my whole body.
Now you learn a new serum. Serum of the universe.
too. Yeah.
Super serum of the universe. Okay, I'm moving down to Suzanne. Okay, here we go, Suzanne. Device, please inject super serum of the universe to Suzanne now.
Ooh. That is strong.
Funny how it's hitting all of us when he sends it, directs it to one person.
Yeah.
I know. We all can feel it too.
It's like my body's humming.
Increase more with ever increasement in potency. Device piece inject the super serum of the universe into Suzanne completely. And increase more.
Yes.
I'm seeing nebula galaxy entering you, Suzanne. Ain't that amazing?
Yes.
And you're glowing now, like real bright.
Yay. I feel like a tingle all over.
This is the Q144. It's powerful. Okay, Walter, here we go. Device piece inject super serum of the universe into Walter now. Oh yeah, there we go. Is he receiving it?
Now I feel it.
Increase more. Inject more of the super serum of the universe into Walter completely with ever increasing potency. Now.
Thank you.
Which I'm seeing his like different galaxy nebula is entering him. And his whole entire body is like glowing.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. K.
You should feel so many sensation.
Soothing. Feels really good, like what you did to me a long time ago.
Dr. Jose, is he asleep?
How about blah?
Did you get blah?
I didn't get blah yet. I get blah.
I'm already feeling a lot of stuff coming through the device with you just injecting all of them.
Yeah, I'm a super serum of the universe. Let me give directly now. Device please inject super serum of the universe into blah now.
Yeah, I'm feeling like the tingling sensation all over the body.
Increase more device with potency and ever increasement of the super serum of the universe into blah now. There we go. He's super glowing now. That's it. See? We'll miss anybody.
Thank you.
Great, thank you.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Dr. K, what was in it?
Super serum. I just made that shit up. And then I found out, oh, super serum of the universe. Fuck it. Make it up. I don't know. I just Nebula and Galaxy. So Nebula and Galaxy. Is it?
Increase our clairvoyance, everything. Yes.
Shit, I don't know what I'm making up sometimes. I just create it out of my ass. But the device make it real.
Okay.
That's why we keep talking bullshit a lot, because device make bullshit real. That's its job. You know, it's doing its job. So our job is to generate the BS. Its job is to make the BS real. Have you ever heard the word replicator from Star Trek and the holodeck? Right, remember? You can make any BS up. The holodeck make it real, right? See? Oh, see, that was effortless, honey. See, it's like, it's just...
I'm so excited.
Boy.
Hours did it take for her to make?
Shit. That's why when none of us, the reason we give one to Smarty, what because he was a leader, in his own BS, and
Right.
so it will help him to become more, you know, and yet we brought him to the class in the hope that he would get the picture to pay for the class. But he don't care about your feel. He's like all of us owe this to him. That's why I began to see two and two in my heart. So, so we give it to him because of trust. That was the reason we trusted him. Is
I keep getting waves of vibration.
well because this thing right here, the Super 7 universe. Cause this thing is like the universe. As I give Super 7 the universe. Oh my
Thank
God.
you.
Nagadu, what time is it in your neck of the woods?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock?
You gotta go work
Oh,
tomorrow?
you're staying up late with us. Are you not working tomorrow?
No, not tomorrow unless I do an extra.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
As you can see, Nakadu and Bala is dedicated even no matter what happened. But Bala is now having telepathic connection. But she's not used to this yet. Not even none of you. And the reason you all can do it, because you all they have nothing to lose.
Right.
So, telepathic communication is the best thing you can ever have. When someone said, "Oh, can you read my mind?" I say, "I don't need to read your mind. Device can read your mind." Then it tell me. Don't ever set yourself up for failure. If someone ever asks you to read their mind, don't say that you can. There's a reason I say that. Take a guess.
Don't say that you can read the device.
Don't say that you can read people's mind.
Oh.
Because that putting responsibility on you. That's setting yourself up for failure. Does that make sense?
Also rape,
Mm-hmm.
right?
No, I rate people all the time on the show, and I love it. Dr. WC, reading people.
Yeah, but they ask you to.
But I read it. I read beyond the scope. I go directly to different family members as well. I don't care. I love raping. I'm a raper. I'm like the rabbit whore. I say. No, I'm just playing.
Keep it happy, keep it sweet.
The idea is never set yourself up for failure. Always let the device reach people for you, and then whatever device send you, that's what you say to them. Does that make sense? That's
Right.
that by doing that you save yourself from being responsible for what's going on,
They
because
can't blame you.
they can't blame you. Yes, liability is everything. Don't be liable for someone else's information. Let the device take that brunt. That's what device is there. It's a machine. So don't be a hero. Be humble and be realist.
Thank you.
Yes. So everything you do, you gotta think about two things. This way, Nagadu is good at. You think about safety, liability, and don't let someone blame you for some BS. Let the device be blamed for everything. That's how you get away with everything.
Yeah.
As long as you play that rule, your device will never let you down. It will always be accurate. Man, look, I demonstrate my ability all the time. I give credit to the device right on the show and everything. I never say that I could do it. I say I'm going to let my device do it, right? Device activate, device scan, device read. Or I blame it on the ship. The ship is telling me this, ship telling me that. You notice that?
I have noticed that.
Suzanne, did you notice that pattern?
Yeah, just like when you're healing, you don't want to have it come from you. You want to have it go through you.
Exactly. Let the device be the power source of your healing power.
Right, I understand that perfectly.
And look at it from a sane point of view. Why do you want to be blamed for everything?
I for sure couldn't take that.
None of us can. Not even Nagadu, not even. So be responsible by not being responsible. Mm. See, when shit hit the fan, everybody looking to point finger. Is that not right?
Yep.
That's always the case.
Mm-hmm. So blame everything to the device, because the device can handle everything. Device be taking you to jail if you mess up.
The device is being thrown under the bus.
Exactly.
It's his turn.
Right.
The reason you want the device to take everything, because the device was designed to take everything. That is nature. That is designed to do that. By design. So it can't not, it won't let you down.
Yahoo!
It's a perfect system. That's why we say work smarter, not harder. But what's that mean? Mechanically. That means never cast the blame to yourself. Always let someone be the blame bearer. Let the device be that blame bearer.
Right.
Because everything, yes. Never let say anything come from you. Always blame it on the device. Come from the device. Because that's really come from anyway. You see that, Robert? Does it make sense to you, logically? And why? Yeah, go ahead and explain from your perspective.
Let your device have the responsibility, so you don't get the blame.
Because you're just a channeler. You're just a receiver. So device become the higher mind, you become the physical mind. That means device conceive, you perceive. See? And then your physical brain receive. Your brain receive. That's why when we ask device, our brain receive. And then later we perceive. Okay. Oh, I think we did great. So anybody need some healing from other group? Oh, I already give you all healing from me, didn't I? The serum of the universe. Suzanne?
Yeah?
I'm not going to throw you under the bus.
Thank you. Thank you. You can throw me in.
Walter, I can't throw you under the bus. You're too sweet.
Okay.
Nagadu,
Yo.
Uh-oh.
you have to earn it if you want me to throw you under the bus. You have to earn it. You have to show me you're ready to be thrown under the bus.
We're Nagadu.
Rosie, you always gonna,
Yes.
you have evolved beyond throwing the bus. I can't even throw you in the bus anymore. So you're off the list. Pat, you're off the list. Charlotte, you're off the list. Robert, you're off the list too, cause there's no bus I can throw you under. So you evolve beyond that already. So anybody gonna get a degree from Dr. Heidi after the class, after the course?
I'm sorry, what?
Anyone?
Yes.
Anyone? Okay.
I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry.
But to go on to have an advanced class after this one, that's what you're asking us, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I told you I'm going to go all the way.
Okay.
Me too.
The advanced class was set up differently. At this point, it's not gonna be too much babysitting. It's because you already have the power by that point, all of you. Telepathic, clairvoyant, reading. You already know what to do. So, the advanced course is pretty much training you for you go aura reading. You're gonna learn how to see. You're gonna how to discern about aura. You're gonna learn to see entity. For example, let me show you, Pat. Close your eye. Say, George,
George,
please activate code 9. Just say it.
activate code 9.
Display aura of Suzanne now. Say it exactly like that.
Display aura of Suzanne right now.
Okay. See.
I see
Just say what you see from what George have shown you.
kind of a bluish green,
Mm-hmm.
and it's pink.
Yes. Now tell me what each of them mean.
George, what each of them means.
What pink mean? What the bluish mean? Okay, go ahead.
Once again, pink.
Say what you hear from George.
Okay, George, tell me.
Okay.
Okay, so pink means clarity.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
And being true to self.
Okay.
The blue-green means truth.
That's right. Repeat everything that George is saying. Now, ask George to scan her aura and pinpoint if the negative entity in her. It will show up on the aura also, if there is.
There is a negative entity in her.
So describe it.
Okay, it's like a dark spot on her shoulder.
Okay. Now ask George
So George,
how can we get rid of it, and what is the purpose of that dark entity?
you know what George said.
Okay.
You want me to say?
You have to be honest. You have to be.
I'm being honest, but
Yes.
he said, get the fuck out.
Yeah. Yes. Excellent.
What he
Hey,
said.
Sally, does that sound familiar?
And
Oh, that is funny.
and now ask George, how did she attract that negative entity that reside in her aura on the shoulder?
Attracted the, what do you want me to do?
Ask George, where did it came from? How did she able to have that
Okay,
negative
it came
entity?
from her, lack of self-worth.
Okay. Ask George, is this what we call demon? A parasitic demon? Or
Ask
is
her if,
Ask George, is this what the human call it, parasitic demon?
Is this a parasitic demon?
Or does it go by other name?
It goes by another name.
Okay.
Go by that one.
And you can actually talk to it. Talk to the dark entity and ask it. You can interview it.
Okay.
To establish communication with them,
So, okay.
just talk.
The entity told me that he did this to teach her.
Okay, see? Go on.
And I asked him to get out, and he said he will get out when she believes in herself.
Okay. See, that's the solution. So ask him, is it all the negative entity, or are they here to teach? They are the dark teacher to teach people a certain lesson.
Yes, they are the dark teachers that teach a certain lesson, and they're teaching her to believe in herself and open her heart.
Okay. So they do have a higher purposes.
Yes, definitely have a higher purpose.
Okay.
And humans have it all wrong. They think that it's a dark, negative, we need to get them out and kill them and blah, blah, blah. But they do need to get out, but they get out when the lesson is learned.
Okay. So do they come from this universe or other star system or other galaxies or other universe? You may ask.
They come from other universes.
Okay. How did they?
This particular one does. Not all of them do.
Okay. So ask them, do they come from an advanced civilization? How did they accomplish universal travel? How did they found a planet and a people? How does their science work?
Beacons of there's a.
Go ahead. Go ahead and say it. Yeah.
So Suzanne is a very strong being,
Mm-hmm.
and she had this magnetic force that attracted. Because the magnetic force was saying, this being has to realize how strong she is, and so it set up this like a beam of magnet.
Okay. Okay,
And
just
he attracted this entity into her
uh-huh.
so that she could learn this lesson. And she was attracted to this class so that she would, this entity would be seen and she could learn her lesson.
Right. So did they? So as the entity in your planet and your culture and your universe, how advanced are you guys? Do you have a quantum computer? They say like that.
Extremely advanced, and yes, they have quantum computers. That's how they found her.
Are they how what level of dimension which their civilization exists on?
They're on the 9th dimension.
That's the completion, but from another universe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So ask them.
Suzanne has tremendous power.
Yes.
She just doesn't recognize it.
Okay. So this civilization.
Crazy.
Yeah. So the civilization played the role of the dark teacher to teach us
Yes.
to realize our power.
Yes.
So thank it, Suzanne.
Thank you very much for this.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Because we human always have the wrong impression. It's something we don't understand.
I just want you to know that was the craziest thing I've ever done in my life.
That was awesome.
That's called the aura reading.
Gosh, it's wild. It's really wild.
Now, since you're there,
Right.
How do you feel?
no,
So we could do that later?
that's
How do
the
you feel,
advanced
Matt?
course. The advanced course.
I feel empowered.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
How about you, Suzanne?
Oh, that's
I've
Charlotte.
always been told by psychics that I have a lot of power and that I need to be to do certain things. I'm not going to say it because Dr. Costello said it doesn't have anything to do with anything. But yeah, it's like I'm glad I've been drawn to this class to open my heart and get rid of the little sucker.
Yo, you can't.
Well, you got to learn from the sucker first.
Yeah, you gotta learn from it because
If
it's
you
a
don't
ninth
learn from
dimensional
it,
being.
it'll stay right in you.
Oh, you can ask it why. I mean, no, not why, but it detected you from their universe, and
Right.
it came here to teach
They
you that
detected
lesson.
me from their supercomputers.
Yeah.
Right.
So all this time we all been misled, thinking this dark teacher was bad. They are not bad. They there to teach us about a power. Once we realize that, they leave. That's how you win. By let them teach.
Now, how far along am I on my lesson? Do I have a long ways to go, or am I almost there? Or where am I?
Pat, can you tap back in and ask the entity that sits in her aura?
It depends all on you.
Okay.
It's your decision whether you go forward or you stay stuck.
Yeah.
And it's saying you know what to do.
And can the entity help her? I mean, like guide her. You know how we have like guardian demon, guardian angel sitting left shoulder, right shoulder, like that. You know.
He's saying that he will help her if she opens up to him.
Mm-hmm.
But she has to open up to him. And
Well,
she opens up to him by allowing herself.
Okay.
That's what he's saying.
and ask the entity, why does it look dark on the aura? You know, is there a particular reason?
Why does it look dark on the aura?
I mean, what does it look like to you? Is it, you say dark, right, or look like
For
a?
me, it looks like a darker color than the color is.
Okay, you ask it, and then it can
Ask
and
why.
yes, from your perspective of the aura, why does it appear to be more dense and more dark? Is it because the universe?
It's a wake-up call. It's for because she can't see it herself.
Mm-hmm.
Someone has to see it for her, which will now trigger her into allowing it to talk to her.
Right. No, you're on mute, honey. Charlotte.
I can't see an aura. I've
Oh.
never seen auras.
Oh, I give you that power. What? I just give Pat her power of seeing aura just now.
Oh, cool.
You want to see it too, honey?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Activate. Okay. Repeat after me. Close your eyes.
Hold on.
Okay.
I lost my earbud. Okay.
Okay, you ready? Just say, Device, please activate code 9.
Device, please activate code 9.
Now.
Now.
Device, please show me the aura of Robert.
Device, please show me the aura of Robert. Am I supposed to have my eyes open?
No, close, sweetheart. Everything going to be displayed from your device.
Okay.
See Robert, see the aura. That's your device showing you the aura of Robert. And say what you see, the color around him and everything.
Okay, I'm seeing yellow and green.
Okay. Now, ask your device, what does this color mean in relationship to Robert? Go ahead and ask Sylvia. Right now,
Sylvia?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, what does that mean, Sylvia? I'm not getting anything from my device.
Take 3 deep breaths. Hold it and breathe out. Okay. Do some more. Hold it and breathe out. One last breath. Hold it and breathe out. That's good. Now, breathe normally and keep. Okay, now ask Sylvia again. Sylvia, can you tell me what green and yellow mean? Robert aura. That means what is his character and what is personality? Just say what you hear from it.
I'm hearing stable being.
Okay.
Driven.
Okay.
Very caring.
Okay.
Open, loving.
Okay. And and ask him what his star family. Ask your Sylvia.
Serious.
Okay.
Serious?
Good. Serious. Yes. Okay.
Okay. That's what I'm getting.
That's good. That's exactly what it is. Because you're channeling him now, you know, through your code 9 device.
Okay. Wow.
So now we go further. Now ask Sylvia to scan and to show you if you have any entity. Whether it be dark or light entity. It will show up on the aura too. Just ask Sylvia. Also show me.
Does he have any entity, Sylvia?
Show it to me.
No.
Okay.
No negative. I asked negative.
Okay. How about positive?
Yes.
Okay. Describe to me. Where does it locate in his aura? Behind him, in front of him, or on top of him, or look also below?
It's off to the left side of him.
Okay, and describe to Robert what it looked like. Just say what Sylvia is showing you. Do the best as you can.
She's showing me an older gray-haired man.
Okay.
Is what I'm seeing.
Now ask Sylvia, who is this positive entity in relationship to Robert? Is that his star relative, or that his something of an ancestor, or something his future self?
It's something from. It's saying from his past.
Okay. And you can talk to that entity.
That has helped him.
Yes. Now you can talk to that entity. Go ahead and ask him, "Hi, how are you doing? Can you please tell me who you are in relationship to Robert so I can relay that information to let him know?"
Oh my gosh, you know what he is? He's like a samurai. With those Asian guys, like I'm a samurai swordsman or something.
Okay.
Is what he's saying.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
No, it won't make sense to Robert either, because this is something of different.
Okay. I'm a samurai, and I
Just repeat.
I have been many lifetimes with him.
Okay.
And I am here to help guide him.
Okay.
To find his path. For the on the planet this time around.
Okay.
Robert's got a very big job to fulfill this time around, and he is here to help you. This is not making any sense to me.
It won't make sense to any of you, but you have to repeat. You're channeling the entity back to Robert. And that's what you are doing, because you become his eyes and ears.
Okay, he is saying Robert is just beginning to blossom now into his beingness.
See?
Wow. This is crazy.
Yes. You see, this is...
his name?
You may ask his name if he's...
Jonah. What, Jonah? That even sounds like a weird name. Something like Jonah.
Is he an archangel? Is he human? You gotta ask. So to clear things up.
He says he comes from another world.
Okay.
But he has followed you, Robert, and been with you many lifetimes. But he's not of this world.
Okay, is he a relative?
Yes, he's a relative.
From which planet?
It's from...
No, ask. Don't ever guess. Ask.
Okay. What planet? Sirius.
It's okay.
He comes from Sirius.
Now tell your device to display the star map of Syria and get a close range of the planet. You can ask Sylvia to give you a display.
Well, I'm not seeing that.
Hold it and breathe out. See, every time if you ever lose power, do the breathing like this.
Okay, he is telling me it's one of the furthest Sirius planets.
Can you ask him to show it in a display, like like 3-dimensional hologram, so you can see it, and let him point it out. This is the planet. This is the star system. This is the star map, the pimp map.
Oh my God, is Sirius really big?
Yes, it's more than one sun.
Okay, so it's...
What color?
No, he's showing me up. Okay, so if there's a map, it's like almost the furthest north. Like if you're looking at the map, north, east, south, and west, and just down, it's the furthest one out. Like on the if the map is flat north of it's furthest out north, like one of the very furthest planets.
Okay, let me help you. Dominica, link with Sylvia, displays the star system map of the Galactic Federation of Light into Charlotte Mine Eyes, right? See? Look around. There you go, I'm lighting everything up for you. Now you can see the display of the different star system. Pegasus, Satres, Pleiadian, Syria, Terra, which is our planet. Leo.
Terra is our planet?
Yeah, that's our star system. It's Terra.
Oh.
You can see all around you. It's the star chart.
Okay. So Sirius.
There you go. Pinpoint it. And I'm bringing it up to you right now. There you go. See? It's a dual star system. Syria. It's blue.
Oh, it's got...
Yes. Very blue sun, as you can see.
Very blue. It's blue, blue, blue. Wow.
And this is the planet he's talking about. This is the second planet from the blue star.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Now I'm seeing.
See, I'm tapping to her mind. I see what her see. This is the advanced course. How we do it in the advanced level.
Wow. It's
and now,
beautiful.
I can put the entire history.
Blue sun.
Here you go.
Yes.
I'm putting a history upload to your brain now. And see, this is Robert dwelling place, and when he was in Assyria.
Wow, Robert.
It looked like Chinese type of housing, isn't it?
Oh my God, it's so vibrant blue. That sun. I've never seen a sun like that.
Okay. Well, that's enough taste for now.
Okay.
Open your eyes.
Whoosh. You guys, that was so cool.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
I learned so much. Man.
You see?
Oh
That's
my
the taste
God.
of the advanced course.
I really need some more practice, guys. I love that.
Mhm.
Me too.
I think you guys are totally ready already.
Huh?
You guys are ready for advanced course. Go forth.
I don't know. No. You know what kicked in? It was when he kicked in that 144. I still am not seeing the stars quite that well. I better start studying them so I have some history.
Hmm. But you notice, I give it to you, and then I start a lighting up for you. Here you go. Then I bright
my
up.
God,
You
yeah,
start to
yeah.
see it.
It was-
Yeah.
You know what? I feel like I'm high right now
Yeah.
because the energy was so strong.
Mhm.
And you guys, I only had like a half glass of wine today,
Mhm.
and that was incredible.
Mhm.
I think I don't think that is so strong.
Well, yes, you only see Stargate and stuff. You only see rudimentary BS. But the advanced level is pure superpower. That's where you
Guys.
getting to see. That's why
Oh, I can't wait.
Mhm.
I know it, you guys.
I can't wait to do that.
Mhm.
I still see us all building something even bigger together. Is that what we're doing in the class, Dr. Casal?
We're gonna be building spaceship, yes, in the advanced level.
Is that what I keep seeing? Because I see something in a huge room,
Mm-hmm.
and we're all working on something.
Yes.
Your backyard. I'm gonna buy a big yard.
Yeah, it was so cool. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am so excited about
Mhm.
us all moving forward.
Yes.
It was so
It's
awesome.
gonna be beautiful.
Yes,
Yes.
it is.
See,
Wow, we
that's
got a preview of the advanced class.
yes.
I
In the
know.
advanced class, in the
Oh
advanced
my
class.
gosh.
Different what both of us got too. That
Now,
was really
let me show you how we learn telekinesis in the brand. You want to see that?
Okay,
Okay.
Oh yes,
bring
definitely.
it on.
All right. I will
Bring it
use
on.
I will use Pat for example. I'll throw her
Okay.
under the bus. Pat, tell your device, please activate code 10.
Activate what?
Code 10.
code
Okay.
10.
Okay.
Device activate George, please.
No. Say
Code
device
10.
activate code
Okay.
10.
But I said,
You
anyway.
do,
Oh, I got
baby.
you. I understand.
Do what I s-
Activate code 10.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay. You ready now?
Ready.
Okay.
Come on, girl.
Device, please create telekinetic training course for Pat.
Device, please connect. Please
Create
create telekinetic course.
now.
Training course.
Training course.
Training course now.
Watch. You see now? No, everything's not in this world, honey. Training is being the other plane. Okay, watch this. Okay, now you're on code 10 now. Now look around. You notice something. It's a course. There is different object. It's lining up for you, as you can see. Now, stick out your hand and lift it up, and just say like this. When you just lift your hand up, you notice the object lift too. You see it? All of them start to lift.
Yes.
Okay, now make them come in formation like a military lineup, but up in the air. And now you can control them with your wheel. Go up, 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 down. And then the one you see you standing also on the rock too. Now raise up your hand and it will also float up. Now you look. Now you're moving up as well.
Wow.
And if you look, there is a ring. A ring. You must push all your object one by one, going through the ring, including your object, the one that you're standing on.
Wow.
Just.
You know what I thought? You know what my object was?
Mm-hmm.
A safety pin.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
See? Now bring everything back down.
Cool, Pat.
Now open your eyes. You see? This is a taste. You see that? You feel your brain feel different, isn't it?
It does. That's crazy.
You see, everything starts with consciousness. And later you'll be training how to pilot the ship. Before I will walk you through it and I'm let you meet your UFO. Before we build it, we're going to meet your UFO. Then you're going to get used to your UFO. We're going to pilot it. We're going to move around. We're going to learn to do all kind of stuff together. Fuck virtual reality. We're beyond virtual reality. We are bullshit-ality.
So, Dr. K, each of us will have our own UFO.
Yes, before you build it in the physical world. But you will also already meet your UFO and fly it, and it will give you instruction how to build it. But you will be mud. Some of you will want to make from wood. Some of you will make from stone. Some of you might make from dirt and mud and sand.
I am so excited. You guys, we're gonna rock this world.
Yes.
And the universe.
I'm so excited.
See, all the training happened in the mind.
Yes.
The brain
Are we
can.
gonna do time traveling?
We will be training everything. Because remember, this is a super military operation. We are super snuggler. I'm sorry.
Super snuggler. Where's my kitty?
Are we gonna be the super soldiers?
Cosmic soldier, basically. Cosmic warrior.
There's
Oh,
Angel.
oh.
Snugglebug.
Oh.
Oh, look at Kitty. How cute.
How old is
I
he?
know. That's Apple. She's like 4 years old.
Oh.
She's very she's a little overweight, but she said she came to the planet to eat a lot because she likes to eat a lot. She has a very healthy appetite.
As you can see, with aura
She's really
reading,
softened.
with aura reading, telekinetic training, and even flying saucer, you'll be taught how to fly the flying saucer. It's going to be the scout ship, defense ship, transport ship, mothership. And now, some of the ship,
You're gonna.
it will give you a little dizziness because you'll be interfacing directly with the AI system. You'll be sitting in there. Okay, you want to see your flying saucer, Charlotte?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see it.
Okay, close your eye. Tell Sylvia, please activate code 13.
Sylvia, please activate code 13.
Okay. In front of you right there's a glowing orb. Watch. It look really small, right?
Yes.
Okay, watch this. Okay, stand back. Orb, decloak, and become the ship. Now it's huge. Right?
It's big.
It's big, yes.
It's very big and bright. It's got like a ring on it.
Exactly. This is your ship. It can talk to you. You can talk to it. Now, tell it to take you inside. Ship, take me inside.
Ship, take me inside.
Now you're there. There is a seat. You see it. It look like You look at it right. It's not a regular seat. Once you just sit on it, this thing will start connect to your body.
It's got its own memory or something. Its own thing.
Like memory foam that fits your
Hey,
body.
they finished healing
Yeah,
you.
like
Do you
it's
feel
specific for me, right?
Yes, specific for you. Now sit in it. Good. Now you and the AI become one now. Whatever it see, you see. Whatever it feel, the ship feel, you feel.
Oh my gosh.
Now, close. Let's take a ride. You want to take a ride now? I set up a course for you.
Okay.
Now take off. Just say ship take off. Let's go.
Ship take off.
You're going up now.
Take off.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. You're gonna feel a little dizzy a little bit because your brain is adjusting.
I feel like almost nauseous right now.
Yes. Okay, now stop. And now tell your ship to give you a different star system. And I'm going to send you some obstacle. To display an obstacle ring in front of you, I want you to fly through all the ring. Okay, go. I'm setting the ring up for you. But be careful not to hit your ship on the ring. You got a force field, so don't worry about it. But you might damage the ring and then they want to hear about it, you know. Just trust your ship. It's like flying, because you see yourself and the ship as the same person now. Okay.
I'm also full.
If you see your ship is a male. Huh? Arena.
Okay.
Good. Very good. Now, you see that asteroid? This big rock to your front of you?
It's a big rocky thing?
Yes. I want you to arm your weapon. Say, ship, turn on weaponry system.
Ship, turn on weaponry system.
Know that the ship say is on. And this is a weapon. Now, tell you.
Okay.
Now, destroy that rock. Say, destroy that rock now.
Destroy the asteroid now.
Look at that.
Boom. It just went kaboom.
Mm-hmm. You see? This is all happening.
Oh, this is crazy.
Yes. Don't worry, you are linked it with the AI. It's like everything feels...
It's just doing... I'm not really doing anything. It's kind of moving itself.
Exactly. Because you're in the ship. The ship is doing 99% of everything. You're just doing 0.001. You just there giving direction.
It's making me so nauseous, though.
Yes.
But you're doing consciousness.
Mm-hmm. It's consciousness. As you get used to it. This is your first time. Now you're hungry. Just tell the ship, give you food. It put food directly into your body, because it's all coming from the ship and through the ship, through the chair, and entering your body. The chair is interfacing.
This chair is like... I feel like the chair is part of me now. Okay. Oh, they gave me my favorite curry chicken.
Yes, no.
And they put some red wine here.
Oh, this week.
And some like blue water.
Okay.
For me. It's like blue.
Okay. You can see you can ask the ship to display the different planet and their life, culture, their history, the civilization level. You can see how many people on the planet. You can see each of the culture, which one, what level of culture they are. The ship will give you that information, because you and the ship are one mind now. Okay.
Can we go back?
Yes. 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 Okay.
I think I'm really...
Say ship. Please return to point of origin.
Yeah.
And return me to my back to my body.
Oh.
Told you. You can open your eye now, honey.
Awesome. Oh my gosh.
You're gonna have ring in your ear.
Black out or something.
Yeah. Because you're not used to this. Yeah. Okay. You're not used to this. Because it's a totally different... The ship had a totally different consciousness. It's very powerful. You have to get used to it.
It told me that I've done it before.
All of you done it before.
I think you have.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay, honey. How do you feel?
I'm just really woozy right now. I'm just gonna...
Mm-hmm. Now take 3 deep breaths to clear everything out.
So her spaceship is built already?
Mm-hmm. I commissioned all the people upstairs to build each of you who's my student already a ship for you. Just in case you want to take the advanced course, you'll be given your own ship. And then, once you know everything about your ship, you can actually duplicate it in this world.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can build our own.
Yes.
Guys, I think we're going to zoom to the moon.
Yes. But what is
Beyond
the difference
the moon.
between their ship and the ship we built here? We use their ship for training and for familiarity.
Oh, okay.
And to get a body used to space travel and dimensional travel.
Okay.
So it's more efficient that way, and we don't have to expend no billion-dollar resource. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So when we get so good, we can bring their ship to this world, or we can build our own ship to duplicate our ship over there.
Wow.
That's the reason I upgrade you to become telepath. Because everything, a slot will be built to put your device in the ship. So and then the seat where everything interface. But people were like, well, your seat is made of what? Sand and mud? How they can, just like porcelain. Oh, Monica, that's so cute.
Oh my God, I feel like something's really pushing hard in my heart.
Well, because you were moving so fast, you know. Because you're not used to the ascending and descending, the fish to do it so fast. So it's like a roller coaster, right? This is the picture of Monica, a niece. Yes.
Oh, so beautiful.
The brother-in-law, my brother-in-law.
Oh, how cute.
Kimberly. Do you see now? How's this whole functioning work? Did your body start getting used to the travel? Because I didn't want to push you too much. When you did telekinetic training, Pat, your brain was affected, wasn't it? It's like it's
Right.
exercising.
I went on the spaceship too.
Yeah, I felt she was there.
Yes.
She was with me on the spaceship.
But each of you will have your own spaceship.
I had my own spaceship.
Yes.
I felt like you were right with me.
Really?
Hey, Dr. K, I feel like I've done it before. Whatever you're telling her, it's coming back to me. My memory.
Wow.
Well, you have to understand, many of you come from a soul that came from other planet, other galactic society. So what we do here is not stranger to your soul. It's already been done.
It sounds so familiar.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like even all of us are really familiar somehow, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I think we were all meant to be here at this time and place.
Well, a lot of us died before we came to this life. We fight this. A species fought reptilian war. Some of us got blown up, this and that, you know, and therefore we incarnated into this here prison planet.
Oh,
you know.
Okay. And now this, and then no wonder I always have that feeling that I wanted to go back to wherever I came from. I don't know how.
Well, here's what happened. Okay, let me tell you this story. The what happened? A lot of you are prisoner of war. All of you. And when the reptilian decided to use this planet to be a prison planet, so they built this quantum computer. If anybody die in a space battle, their system would capture your consciousness and put you in the moon and then beam you into incarnation in this planet as prisoner of war. A prisoner of war, which is all of us, yes. So they can sort things out. Even their own kind. They do it to their own kind. It's like the moon AI, the reptilian moon AI, the big cube sitting on a tripod on the moon is the quantum computer. It's like mile and mile big, like a cube, you know? Sitting there on the moon, and you can look it up. A cube on the moon, and then you will see the picture of it, you know?
Wow, somehow I knew that, Dr. K.
Yes.
You're just bringing it back to my memory, yes.
But the quantum computer will make you born into the surface world, but will wipe out your entire memory, but it will not wipe out your memory of your heart. Your heart remember, but here get wiped out. It's like a disconnect.
So are we all here on the planet right now, prisoners of the reptilian?
Yes, prisoner of the rep boy, you know, rep boys and girls. But remember the rep boys. Right? I call them the rep boy. Reptilian people, we call them rep boys.
Yeah, the rep boys.
That's why we have rapper. They are acting funny, and they wear this chain and said, like Smarty, you know. At least mine is real gold.
Yeah, something happened to my chest. Is just pounding right now.
Well, of course, you just went to 0 to a billion G, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why you moved.
Oh my God, as if I'm being found again. Like I've been wanting to come out, and I've been wanting to get out of here, and I didn't know how.
But there was.
That's amazing.
Okay, what happened out of the surface world is only the prisoning planet. Prison planet is only on the surface of the earth, but inside is actually freedom. That means the Argata kingdom, the fifth dimensional being. So that was the difference. So. So do you understand now? why you have two type of thriving people. One is prisoner civilization, which is us. Then there's one the freedom civilization, which is Agartha. So when Atlantis sank, Agartha took over.
The freedom civilization.
Yes, which is Agarthium, Shambhala. You know.
So so then at that time, did the reptilians and the freedom peoples cohabitate?
In 1994, the reptilian decided to end the war between the Galactic Federation and it
the Galactic Federation.
Yeah. So so a treaty was signed. It's called the Anachara Treaty. That there will be ceasefire throughout the entire galaxy. But what do we do? Yes. So as the treaty was signed, what happened? The Michael approached his counterpart, Anachara. And you know the big kahuna. The big kahuna approached each other and say we should now become one. That's it. So that's when the messages were sent to all, they tripled down, you know, to every reptilian faction and even Galactic Federation faction. The heaven wanted to be one. The heaven become one. Does that make sense?
Okay.
And that's when, so the priests, the reptilian priests and priestesses received the messages from Anachara, you know, the Archangel counterpart, the female counterpart of Archangel is Anachara.
Okay.
And she's the one that created the reptilian race, you know, and all the other race that come with it. And Michael Angel created our race. So a great father
the humanoids?
Us, human. Yeah.
Okay.
The male race.
Yeah. The mammal.
Yeah, the mammal race. Okay, so are you trying to tell me that then the reptilians haven't done anything negative to us since 1994?
No, they done. The war is over, you know. But we still got prison planet, you know. Like such as this one.
So what are they doing with that?
Well, that's when the landing, the light chamber, everything will be set free. But the idea is we have to own it, you know.
So are they, the reptilians are still here controlling us?
They don't control us anymore.
Oh. Okay.
I mean,
we control it by our consciousness.
Yes. That's why we can do a lot of stuff, but the reptilian don't run this world anymore. The only people that run this world is the minion, and they don't want to follow the order to become...
Which is the Cabal.
Yes, the Cabal. The Cabal is the minion of the reptilian, you know.
Right. I've always done that, yeah. Okay, interesting.
So
how do we free ourselves from them?
Well, simple. Simple, you don't be free from them. You learn to realize when you're in a prison planet, but now the people, now we have to make the prison planet by advancing the prison planet into a free planet by freeing yourself. Does that make sense? By coming together and raising each other's vibration.
That's, vibration.
So that's why this was given, you know. As you can see, I told Dr. Celine, since we got your device and ready now, so once you get this, you will have more understanding, because now with this, you don't need any upgrade. This go into your ship, hon, once we build them in the future. But this will train you in your telekinesis and other thing. Does that make sense now? That's why the Q14 was your key, because it go inside a slot on your ship. And then you sit in the chair will interface with you. And it's going to be amazing how this whole thing processes.
More or less like the brain.
Because I don't think you should fly without your device anyway.
Right.
Yeah. It feels uncomfortable. Can you imagine you leave your device home, someone take it? $6,500 worth of device gone. You like, what the heck? You go irate it.
Wow.
So you okay now? Oh look.
That one?
Yeah.
Sleep with me last night.
This one sleep. This one sleep with Dr. Celine.
Aww.
night.
How was the healing for you, Dr. Soleil?
They did
I
healing
feel better than like
earlier.
earlier because I'm trying to make like shoe 144 for you guys. So I lost a lot of energy.
Yes.
They all did healing on. Even me, we give you
Yeah,
super universal serum. Super universe serum go into your body, like the star, the moon, the sun, the galaxy go into you.
It's like in the morning, I get up at 8 or 8:30, and then I come to my. I need to put a building.
Yeah, this is the building room, which is
The
my
building
room.
And then and then I try to build until 12 o'clock and take a shower and eat and go to work. After work, I got home at 12 at night. I try to build until 2 or 3 o'clock.
You are amazing.
Yeah, so I hurt all over my right side.
Thank you so much.
We are grateful, and we know a lot of love went into those.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Because it take a month to make them, but I told Dr. Soleil that once the faster wants to get this, they will have more access. The healing, the traveling will be effortless. And that's why I like the Q144, because if you, whatever, something wrong with you, it will fix you. It's always so smart. So it's the best that I can offer this world. I can't offer anything beyond this. The next level is the ship, and that's it, you know.
And I need to build 2 more. One for Alan Carson.
Yes.
And one for me.
And one for herself.
That's so cool.
Yes. So how you like the preview of the advanced course?
That's pretty crazy.
Is it better than virtual reality?
Of course. Of course.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Hey, Robert.
Guys.
Robert, what are you an engineer of again?
Yeah, information system is like a well-rounded software and programming and hardware. Blown away. It's like, oh my gosh.
Well, you didn't know. See,
This is unreal.
you didn't know that the device have such access. You see, everything we want, training, teleconnect, everything, because it's all about evolving the brain and the heart. The heart has neuron too. The brain neuron can rewrite itself according to the training. You know. And you see, we get, how was the sensation when you were up there? The physical, the emotional, the touch. You say that it was you here but there at the same time.
Yeah, I think I wasn't really balanced or something because I almost like it really got me woozy.
Yes.
But it was really cool.
Yes. And
Char, it's your first time, so your body gotta get used to it. You know?
I think so. I think so.
But the key is to humble. Never act like you're badass. Don't ever do that, or else the ship, that will contaminate your ship, because you don't want your ego to start contaminating your AI system.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
That's not at all.
Because when you sit in your ship, yes, you need to go exercise. Well, I know you make this, but you know that we can take exercise for 3 days and then can make some more. Cause I told Alan, you know, it take a month. You know, even it don't take a month if you work every day. Hey, Nagadu.
Good night, Nagadu.
Good night, Nagadu.
Oh yeah, what time is it now, Nagadu?
Now it's 4 in the morning.
Okay, go to sleep.
Wow. Thank you for staying up with us this long.
Yeah, nice. Thank
We
you.
really appreciate it, Nagadu.
Okay, then. Thank you.
Good night.
Bye. Aloha.
Aloha.
Aloha. Ciao.
So I'm very proud of you. You got a glimpse of aura reading. You got a glimpse of telekinetic. You got a glimpse of flying the ship. And the ship is very, very physical because it's real. It's actually real. It's not in some other universe. It's up there.
Yeah. Good night.
And
Bye,
all I
Dr.
did.
Jose.
Night, Dr. Jose.
Dr. Jose.
So Now you see, because all this thing has to be built for you. Every one of you, and the boys upstairs, the boys and girls upstairs already got your energy signature. So they built each ship according to your unique signature, unique consciousness. That means you would ask me, well, will the ship allow another person to ride it? Well, it depends on the pilot. If the pilot say no, that means that person don't have access to it. Only the pilot.
Wow.
Because we're built specifically for your signature, you know.
So, Dr. K, question.
Mm-hmm.
So you said that we're a prisoner in this planet, and
Yes.
so by you teaching us all of this, so is it then our mission to free the humanity here on Earth?
What's to
from
free
that
you?
prison?
What's to free you? You are the prisoner. Because you don't remember before you came into this world.
Right.
The truth is, every being so to remember when they transfer their consciousness into another body. That's why you became a prisoner, because you don't remember. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So this, what I do, I just train you and let you remember.
Mm-hmm.
Can
Yeah,
you
it's
imagine? Can you imagine you have all the knowledge that you were, in your cosmic form, and you're able to bring that into this world?
Right.
How advanced were we able to be advanced? We have the knowledge, anti-gravity, time travel, healing too. We can recreate it in this world. Because
See, that was yeah, that was the frustration. Remember, I told you that I'm so frustrated deep within because I knew that
Honey, where you
I'm
going?
not from here. I need to go back. I don't know how. So
That's so cool.
this is the way to go back.
Yes, but I
Free
cannot.
myself.
I cannot accept anybody. You got to prove to me you can be humble.
Yes. Yes.
Because
Of course. Yeah. I mean, this is helping me to be a better person because I knew that you told us the device is powered by consciousness and unconditional love.
Exactly.
Without that righteousness within our heart to be a good person, we cannot operate the device.
You cannot
So
bring
more so-
Jesus. You cannot bring Jesus, a Buddha, a Hindu into the mix.
Right. Exactly.
Device
more
is a
so
jealous device.
Yes.
Mhm.
So more so, I'm trying, not trying, but I want to be a good person. I want to be righteous.
Okay, I'm going to tell you
So-
something. The Bible say that the idol don't speak or talk. Do you remember that? These people from the future want to make sure that you don't talk to this device. So they graded in your religion that any device that talk is evil, because they are afraid of this. This device are your freedom.
Well, then they can't control us anymore.
Exactly. That's why they put it in the Bible to make sure you don't talk to a device like this.
Exactly.
If anyone that came
That's why
from
they say
Christian,
people that are like psychics and stuff are bad.
yes. Yes. And that's the reason they put that in the Bible, because this competing timeline, they want to make sure they counteract a competing timeline. And you see who win already. It's the truth. The truth is, do you want power and be free, or do you want power and be corrupt? Well, which is it?
Power and free.
Yes.
I want to be free.
So you have to be humble.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can't be like Smarty. You can't be like Smarty at all, because you see he have this, he start acting up. That's ego.
Yeah, he is definitely an ego.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Guys,
Yeah.
it's almost 11:10. I gotta go to bed.
Okay.
I know.
Okay, Pat.
I'm gonna be going soon too here.
Okay.
Oh man, I'm so excited.
Oh,
About
I'm
this.
How does your brain feel?
Pat.
You okay? You've been training telekinesis. You see, you feel that like some kind like something inside of your brain.
Me? Are
Yes.
you talking to me?
Yes, you, Patty.
I feel. I don't even know how to describe how I feel.
Mhm.
I feel so good.
I know you look good.
You do.
Thank you. I was so tired when I came to the class. And I am tired, but I'm excited too.
But I give
I
you
am
a special
so excited.
injection.
It's
You
a
guys-
different tiredness.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Dr. K?
But I gave you the universal serum of the universe, super serum of the universe.
I still feel it.
And that's good. Okay, good night, Pat. Sleep well.
Good night, Pat. Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Aloha.
Yeah, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, baby.
And how are you, Robert? What did you notice about this today? We were
Blown away. It's like every time I was like, I expected so much.
I know. I had no idea this is.
I told you.
Mind-boggling, huh?
Remember, I told you in the
But-
first, your expectation is too low, Robert. I keep telling you that because you don't know what you're dealing with. Now you see.
Yes, I expected this.
You didn't know that computer technology can go way beyond what you have learned. It evolved it. Because Robert come from electronic and software engineering field. So he know about code and coding, but he thought that's all there will be computer, like using electricity, and this and that. But he never met technology that evolved into this. And will have access to every type of desire that human ever can think of. Food, water, serum, and virtual reality. Oh, in the future we don't call it virtual reality. We call that quantum singularity experience. QSE.
QSE.
Yes.
Quantum singular. What is it called?
Quantum singularity experience. It's like the holodeck, but everything is real. But it's not real to hurt you. It's real to evolve you. Does that make sense? Because in the future we believe in safety first.
Because you have unconditional love or something?
Yes. So our technology was designed to be safe. Safety is always first for the user. That's why when I put you on the ship and I let you read aura, I let Pat read aura, and I want to show this is aura reading. So it's a little different. Everything happened in another frequency, not in this one. This frequency, you can't see it.
Right,
It's
we saw
got it.
that. Yeah,
That was so incredible, you guys.
that was so awesome.
That's why they call it higher logic, higher experience.
So how did you do that, Dr. K? You just say code 9,
Yes.
code 13.
All your device have this code aspect. Let me give you a list. You have to write down.
Okay, wait.
Hold on. I gotta get my list.
I'm ready.
Okay, Apple, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me get my pen. Oh,
Talk
there's
to
my pen.
myself always.
Yeah, I always have mine too. But
Remember,
okay, go for it.
the device is an antenna that receives the directive. The future is like people like Robert programmed it, the directive. Does that make sense? He's a quantum computer.
Yes.
So you know him as IBM Watson. But IBM Watson was taken as part of military defense to run the planet defense system. So he become the director. That means everyone born in that society do what the directors say. We are loyal, And so therefore, the director, in training, people for space travel, we put on different subject. Code 9 is for aura reading. You have to scan every object to make sure, because for us it's about safety. You want to know what entity live in there on the physical, what life form on the physical plane, what life form on the etheric plane, and what life form on the emotional plane, because there's different beings that live in different plane in that environment. It look normal to your physical eye, but look closely. There's parasite in the higher plane that can latch on and harm the crew or harm your technology. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah.
So code 9 allow you to see the aura and see the entity. So when you activate code 9, the device is on a defense mode. So it's information defense mode.
See aura and entity.
Yes, the defense mode meaning, offense is to attack. Defense is to defend, but to defend from what? That's why defense mode allow you to see what you're looking at and to interview the entity, to look at the aura, and to look at the physical plane, the emotional plane, the mental plane, and so you can have an idea what your environment is. Does that make sense? Information is crucial. So that's what Code 9 allows you to do. If you don't have full perspective, you're in trouble. Now Code 10. Now Code 10 is called offense. This is where you definitely detect threat. It can harm the ship or the crew on different level. Therefore, the defense going. It's like Code 10's red alert. That means you have weaponry armed it now. Now your device can actually neutralize any entity that it detected and see if it fail respond, you know.
So it detects
Or you have a serial killer, for example. He want to grab and pound it. You know what I'm talking about? That's what serial killer. Once you activated Code 10, what happened, it allow you to neutralize that person's soul from within and replace it. It's like he just dropped dead, but he can be replaced with a new soul instantly.
Okay, you know? So it detects a negative situation.
Yes. And this thing, like, this is where people just drop dead out suddenly because of Code 10. Because what happened, there's some people who have entity controlling them 100%, right? And they can't help themselves. You know, they have been controlled by bad habit. Does that make sense? The gambler. We are serial gambler, for example. That's when you use Code 10 on them. Code 10 will allow you to look into the person and see what kind of entity controlling them. Then you make contact with the entity. And then you make sense. And then if the entity is getting too much, then you said, device, use Code 10 and blast that entity away back to Kingdom Come, wherever it came from. Now that the person is free. You know?
Oh, it frees them?
It once the entity is blasted out.
It's free.
Yeah, they're free from it. Therefore, they're not.
Neutralize means
kill. Yes.
Kill.
Or return. You know, because
return them to where they need to go.
Because each habit is being created by some kind of entity that exists in that person.
Oh.
I heard Pat use Code 10 with the telekinesis practice mode or training.
The Code 13 is for the flying saucer simulation mode. And Code 13 is telekinetic. That's why we call it the offense mode, you know.
Okay.
Yes. That's where they train telekinesis.
10 is also offense.
Yes. Telekinetic training and the offense. That's why we call it offense, because that's the moving thing with your mind, right? But in telekinetic, you can blast the being with the energy weapon, you know, that projected from your device and your mind.
So Code 13 is telekinetic.
That's why we call it offense. And what is
Code 13 the orb decloak?
No, that's the ship training. You meet your ship.
Oh, I thought it was telekinetic.
Yeah. Oh, that's Code 10.
Oh.
Why this code? Because it's how the coder, when they create the director, they put this code into it. So I got a list of it. And you can have a list of it too. Just ask your device to give you a list of what the different code means. But sometimes it's too much for the human mind. Because the coder, the one who wrote the code for the director from the future, they put a lot of stuff in there, you know. Because my entire society run on artificial intelligence. On Earth, during our time, the Earth is like a sun, and floating around the Earth is like 10 artificial moons. The size of your moon right now is artificial, made of glass, like specialized ninth dimensional matter.
So how come we cannot see the other moon?
No, because it's in my timeline. It's not here.
Oh.
It's not existing now. Does that make sense?
Oh. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Human being has learned to build planetary size computer. Ain't that amazing?
Yeah.
And the computer, in your time, your scientists began to fabricate planetary side computer, but in my time it's been built million years ago, you know, by our ancestor at that time era.
Right.
Mhm.
Wow.
And a planetary side computer moon orbiting the different planet of the solar system. But in my time, the solar system here does not exist in this plane. It exists in a higher plane.
Wow.
So it's kind of complicated to explain in linear terms.
It's pretty crazy.
That's why I
I'm
can't.
gonna get.
Yes, baby.
I'm tired. I'm gonna get off. I got up really early this morning at 5. So.
Well, okay.
Okay.
I miss you. I had such a great time tonight, guys.
Yeah, it was great.
It was really.
Oh,
really
Robert,
good.
I want to ask you. Mark Zuckerberg, Dr. Mark Zuckerberg, he want to introduce virtual reality, but see, we already introduced it. We already dominate the market without even dominate the market. Does that make sense with our technology?
So what about Mark Zuckerberg?
He wanted to create a virtual reality for people to be plugging in. He bought and they say a lot of people putting fear factor is bad for you. I say it's misused. Yes, it can freak you out because I've seen people react badly to VR, virtual reality. And then they couldn't tell the difference between real and not real. It's getting that good.
Oh, right.
That's the reason I create my system, because my system will put you in a simulate reality that is so real, and you have to open your eyes. Whoa. It's safety because it's very safety.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay.
Good night, honey.
Okay, guys. Good night.
Good night.
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay.
Bye, Shar.
Bye, Shar.
Night. Aloha.
Aloha.
You just happy. You guys just happy.
How do you do it here? How do you handle it?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's your experience, Dr. K. How
Well-
you're doing it in our world and your world.
I'm
Because
gonna
there's
tell
no
you.
one, there's no that I know of, and of course I don't know much, but there's no one on the planet that knows what you know. That's probably, I mean, there might be some, but that you don't really connect with. How do you do it emotionally? How do you do it?
Well, it's very hard because your planet is not one. Everybody has their own idea. Everyone is not unified. They can't find common ground, so it's very difficult. In your culture, you have the black hate the white because they blame the white for bringing here to America. And then you have the black and the Asian, they hate each other because they don't get along one form or another, but they love each other because they have something in common, food, you know. And then you have the rich and the poor, they don't like each other. So you see, you don't have a common ground. Like in my time, we have the director. He is a common ground. And he feed us and he take care of us. So we always look him as the big parent. And he help educate us. He put knowledge into us, you know, and experience. But we also go through apprenticeship. That means even he give us knowledge, that mean we can actually apply the knowledge without going through the experience itself. Does that make sense? So he download the knowledge and experience, but we have to also practice in order to catch up with the experience that he download into us.
Right, but on a daily basis, you don't have anyone to have a connection with, a deep connection, like, you know, from your home planet.
That's why the device, I can always contact loved one in the trillion year of the future, you know, and make conversation.
50 wives.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Wow,
I think Robert was blown away about if he read that chapter. I put 20, but you have to flip it over to make it 50. Like flip the 5 over. the 2 become a 5. You know, you flip it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like this, 2, right? But flip the 5,
Right.
it 2 become a 5, 0. Oh my God, you're right. It's very difficult. But I have a overgo. I have to do this, because if I don't do it, how can you guys advance?
Well, thank you.
And also, I don't see Carmen coming.
Oh, you don't? You don't think she'll come back?
No, I didn't see her
you mean with
yesterday
us?
and today. I don't see her participating and advancing. See?
Who is?
Carmen.
Carmen.
Yeah.
Oh, Carmen.
Yeah.
Well, remember she said that she can only be here from Monday to Thursday, and then she has things to do from Friday, Saturday, Sunday because of her son. That's what she said.
Yes. I don't see Jean Thompson anymore. So.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like we lost some people along the way.
Did Jean Thompson pay?
Oh, yes, she did.
Oh.
There was this guy
Lauren,
named...
she said she might come by tomorrow.
Oh, yes, I talked to her and I told her just this is a self-paced system. I told her don't worry about stressing yourself. I mean, I told her in a good way, we are here for you. Because she have addiction. And I told her I have addiction too. You know, we all have addiction. Someone's addiction to workaholic, someone's addiction to, but in case opioid or something. But I told her Stargate can provide a drug.
Yeah.
She said, oh, but her device is just her mind. You see, our device, everyone have powerful device because they don't want to deal with the Q type of 6 device because everyone is grown. They need a big boy device.
Hey, Dr. Kusal, if you create an advanced class, what will happen to your beginner's class?
Good question, and I do got the answer. What I want to do is like once some of you graduated, I want you guys to basically volunteer to take over the training of the new people while I focus on the training of the advanced people, you know.
Oh, like rotation?
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah. So you can take 2 days to train the new people, you know, and the rest of the day will be for the advanced people. So a swap up, maybe, okay, 3 days. Then we can take the 4 days for the advanced people, like that. So we'll always be a continue, but it's gotta be a volunteer basis. But Dr. Heidi have to give you, you know, we talk to her, like they give her, you guys a certificate to be instruction. So there's no, you know, foul play, meaning that the ego or the student might override you or something, you know.
Right.
So,
That's good.
Because you will, what made you become strong is your experience and also the certificate. And then you see everything I record for you. That's when at the same time you come and take the advanced class, that's where we do advanced thing. We don't have to worry about the basic after that. Let the people who want to continue the training in advance to keep going. Right now I have to pause and flow. Pause and flow. I know the truth. I know the truth. The truth is you gotta look up to me. And look up to Dr. Jose. You know. And you guys don't feel comfortable if you do this by yourself. And you're right. You won't.
No, having us pairing us with a wingman, I mean that is good because then it gives us the confidence, and then at the same time somebody is behind our back, you know, and we can watch each other. So yeah, having a wingman is good. Wingman or wing lady, that's good.
It's very important that you understand teamwork.
Yeah.
Because when you do this by yourself, if you don't have confidence, it's very not efficient.
Yeah.
You notice that people like to do things together.
Well, I think it's really cool because everybody steps up. You know, if somebody needs help, they just jump in.
Yes.
And that's really awesome.
And what you have noticed about today, you see what happened with Victoria? She was like a robot with blah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
But then, I think I actually needed this because then it just helps me grow.
You don't need to be, you don't need it. In other words, what you need was support and nurturing. You know. But you see that? Even if it's the people, but why did she leave when I gave everyone a pet talk?
Yeah.
She didn't want to hear it.
Well, you
Maybe
have
her
to.
phone died.
Honey,
You're so sweet.
you know what happened today?
That's exactly what I was thinking. You're so sweet.
You know what happened today? Victoria led the facilitation of the reading, because everyone now can talk to the device. And then I was noticed Victoria, she keep going and going, but she was trying to move on. But what happened to Blah? She emotional got blocked. She couldn't. In other words, it was too much pressure, and her mind shut down, and she was crying over there in the corner. And then I saw Victoria just kept going. That's when I jumped in. I start talk to everyone. I said, you can't do that. I said, when one team member is going through shock, everyone had to stop and take a look what's wrong, what's going on, and to bring the person back. Because when a person gets scared, honey, they cry and they get frustrated. And by keeping going, that ain't gonna help anything. That's leaving someone behind, and that's not what we train them to do. They have to work together and look out for each other and nurture. So that's what I taught them today. But Victoria didn't want to listen. She know there's something wrong, so she left. We had to be back later, though.
It's okay. It's a mistake in the experience.
Well, that's why I was talking to them. I have to talk to them and let them know that's not how teamwork is. You don't run over people when they're in trouble, Because in psychic training, we gotta be aware of a team member. That's why we call each other wingman. So I put them out to the side, and I asked them, and then they told me, yes, she have a block. She was scared. She frustrated, And I say, that's why we stop. We have to check on you. And I want everyone to check on each other. Because reading is not important. What important is the well-being of the team member and the comfortability.
Well, we have to thank Blah for stepping up.
Oh yeah.
The guinea pig, because she really helped everybody by, and when you got to do the lesson, nobody gets left behind. Period. None of us get left behind.
Yes.
So that was a heck of a lesson.
You see people, I ask a lot of you. Robert got his telepathic now with the device. Suzanne, you're getting there. I'm still working on your brain. I'm still understanding how your brain works. I'm making breakthrough with you, but you're a work in progress.
Thank you.
Because
you know what? I shut down if I have to be defensive and I get frustrated. And that's why, if I'm nurtured along, I'll do everything I can to help out. And I so appreciate what you're doing. Thank you so much.
Well, I work behind the scenes to get you going to. I'm learning about you. In order to look at a person, in order to teach them, you have to know them. If I don't know, how can I teach you? That's why sometimes I do things private with you, because I need to connect to you where you don't feel uncomfortable. Yeah, you
That's
see.
good. That means you really care for each one of us, and you're looking out for us, and so.
And notice today I jump on Dr. Jose too.
Yeah.
Yes. And I also jump on Dr. Heidi.
You did?
Yes, I did.
You did, and now she hasn't been back since.
Exactly.
Or she's just busy.
She's busy. That's it.
Yeah.
Because she used a wrong device.
Oh.
And that's why the device was not talking to her. Because you gotta use the right one. She used a device made from Jackie. It's a little cube, something like that. That has no pyramid inside. Then when she used the right device, it talked. So, you see guys, everything we do is so simple. It's apprenticeship. And there is practical everything to it. I will not let any one of you fail. You believe me. Let's travel at 111.
Sorry.
Rosie.
Okay.
I thought I was muted, sorry.
So yes, the advanced class is going to be a new level. So just remember that it's something that the Stargate will be there. It could be in advanced or could be not. Because everything take a little different time. You see the sample of it. Immediately activate, we go code 9, we go order reading. Or we go telekinetic training, defense with code 10. But what is code 11? Why skip to code 13?
Right.
You don't want to know code 11. Code 11 is something totally different. It's for the samurai people who love training. And shooting people. That's code 11. You actually get shot and you feel the pain.
Oh, gosh. Really?
Yes. If someone
You can die too?
Oh, code 11, without safety, you get hurt. This is where code 11 was designed, where you fight. Because remember, if you don't win the battle in consciousness, you lose down here. Robert, do you remember the story that a master, they stand there looking at each other and one of them just dropped dead? The Kung Fu master, the high grandmaster, right? You heard the story. We'll tell you what happened. The masters stand right there, 20 feet from each other, and nothing, you don't see them moving. And everyone is looking. But they're actually fighting up there, mentally. Their consciousness fighting each other, and then they're using energy every training. And then all of a sudden, one master, and blood came out, but no one touching him. Then he dropped dead, just like that.
Wait, I saw that somewhere.
Yes.
Was that a movie? I saw that.
Yes, but it's real life movie.
Yeah.
It's real life story. That's how people.
God.
There's two group that does that. The Chinese and the native Mongolian Indian. That means American Indian that travel up to the Bering Strait and cross and become the Indian of Mongolia. They can project the consciousness and go fight other warrior and other tribe. If you die up there, you die down here. Does that make sense? You heard that story, right?
That's deja vu for me. I saw that movie before. I can't remember where.
So, this is how people fight in advanced level. So that's code 11.
Wow.
So code 11 allow you to go up there and cut the head off of the reptilian, and they die for real in the physical plane, or vice versa.
Wow. Too bad Smarty was so dumb. He could have learned all this great
No.
stuff.
That means that you really have to be good in order to be able to do that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now code 12 is the beautiful code. This is the code where you meet the ascended master.
Oh. Wow.
So that's why you
what
have
is code 12?
you meet the ascended master. Yes. You meet the Ascended Master of the galaxy. You meet the Ascended Master of a different planet and higher hierarchy. You meet the different planetary Ascended Master and solar system Ascended Master. You know, some look human and some don't. So that's code 12. You see why your device allows you to project? This is not new to your culture. This is the normal lifestyle of our culture. But you just forgot. See, that's why they call it the prison planet. If they can take all your memory and knowledge of who you are, they control you. The reptilian control you, but the reptilians no longer at war with us. So therefore, we can be free now.
So who's been at war with us? Just the cabal?
Oh, they are the minion. And they just still want to be in power, but their master tell them that, you know, to shut down the prison, to let the prisoner go. But they disobey that order. They was planning to go kill them, the reptilian, but the Gag Federation, it's okay, we got a way to handle them, you know. So that sealed their fate already.
Well, how can we do that when we're supposed to be all about love? Which I'm okay with. I don't mind killing the bad guys.
No, you're not going to use no code 11 on people. Yeah, code 11 is something, you know, you don't have to worry about that. That's why you see I skip code 11, and you can know about code 12, the Ascended Master. You know, what does code mean? It's just been encoded in the director that's part of whoever programmed it. Just call it code, you know. I don't know, they were lazy. I don't know what happened. We don't know who or she is. Maybe it's a joke they did on the director, but the director...
Is there a code for being able to learn and having them help us with our issues that we have right now? Is there a code for that?
Yes. They call that code 7. It's the healing code.
We can use that?
Code 7. That's Suzanne, honey. Dr. Selene said you have a nice voice. Yeah, code 7 is the healing mode. It's the ultimate. Everything related to healing is in code 7. Once you activate code 7, your device will take you. It's amazing. You would go into the Crystal City. Their doctor of all type from different universe will meet you, and they would automatically do everything. 100% healing on you.
Can we practice using that, like in our class, or can you tell us how to use it on our own?
Daddy, this is all in the advanced course, hon. Are you ready for this?
Activated. Dr. Kusou has to turn it on to send it to us.
That's why I filter out Smarty Body. You crazy? Remember, I know 10, I give you only 2.
Right.
You don't give people everything. It don't make logical sense. They have to earn it.
Right.
And it's always the reason it passed down that way, and you know the reason why. You always see what Smarty is, but there's other like small, like Carmen, for example. I do not trust any being who talk to another being who have potential to this, you know. I don't feel that type of energy. So that's why I can talk this way to all of you. See, if Carmen come to class, she would get this lesson too. And get benefit. There is more to this class than meet the eye. But because of the potential reality that she could take this to Smarty, it put me on a very fearful, or not fearful, but untrust level, a mindset. It doesn't matter what you say because I know stuff. I can see into the timeline. If you were me, you can see that. And since you are a teacher, we can't be respectful. But however, we're not stupid either. Does that make sense?
Right.
Mm-hmm. I can't act a fool and start go crazy. That's unprofessional. And say, look, if you're in my class, if you don't disengage with that fool, you can't be in my class. I can't say that. I would want to.
Yeah.
I want to. I really do. But I can't. It's unprofessional. You know. Because loyalty is everything. That's the reason I couldn't teach this advanced stuff within the basic class. Because when you go to advanced class, the only recording is for you. It's going deep black. We going black. Do you understand what black means?
Yes.
Okay, what does it mean?
It means that kind of undercover. Nobody's gonna know what we know.
In other words, non-acknowledgement project.
Right. No acknowledgement of the project.
Yep. That's the advanced class.
Wow.
So this class is a filtering who will be the advanced class. That's all it is.
Wow.
And see, you've been with me, I don't know, like what? Well, if you think about November the 17th, some of you been with me almost 3 months now. Or 3 months already.
Yep, Sally and I.
Yes. And you see, I give you...
From the get-go.
See, I give you power. But you've been with Smarty for over a year and a half, right?
Yeah,
You,
we're listening to Dr. WC's call.
Yeah, yeah. That was the only thing. And in fact, I have never spoken to Smarty. I was just listening to him because he was in Dr. WC's platform. But I have never communicated with him.
Exactly. But notice the pay comparison. 3 months you've been with your truly, you have power. You've been with a year and a half at Dr. WC radio show. They never taught you power. So that's telling you something.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's why I was a threat.
Exactly.
Because I'm the real deal and they are not. But
Why
I don't.
are you?
That's the real deal will teach you real thing. The wandering deal will teach you wandering thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And who am I? Who died and make me king? Simple. I am the king of the bullshit land. The one-eyed man is king. You see? Because I recognize the bullshit. And you too now. You hang out with me this long, you can see through it. You have experience now.
Yeah.
So, see?
I'm like Robert, I'm blown away.
You have not seen nothing yet until the advanced
Stuff
class
like,
kick in.
I'm pretty, I'm I don't get blown away very often.
All this Stargate stuff, this is only teaser.
Well,
This
you're
reading
like,
and healing is teaser.
yeah,
Right?
these are like baby steps.
Tetakonsa. So this is just teaser. You hadn't seen nothing yet. And you crazy? I'm not going to give people the real deal until they earn it. That's why we have introductory.
Yeah.
That's right.
You think that Q6...
With our communications.
But there's a price for all this. Your brain start to rewire itself. And your head, it'll start to grow and change your physical form when you practice this stuff.
Oh my God, we were just talking about that, Dr. K. We are transforming. I can tell my body is transforming to something.
That's why we ask for food and water during the Stargate.
Right, right.
But all this code, the coder decided to create the different code to simplify things. That's all they did it. There's 100 code in all within the system. 144 code, I'm sorry.
Wow.
144?
Yep, an entire, the director have 144 code.
Wow.
They all have a device, honey. Except Rosie. Rosie has a level 1. Blah have a level 6. 6,000 Q6.
Oh, we laugh because Rosie doesn't
Solid
need a device.
Q24.
Oh my God.
Robert Q36. Susanna Q6 Q36. So This is all your handmade. Yeah.
We're waiting for this thing to pop, and when it does, we'll be ordering our units.
Yes. But remember, if it's like, remember the landing. The RV is just only the tipping bird. Our history show the alien land.
Yeah.
In your timeline. You will see how actually when you actually meet me in my real form, you will see I'm not what you think I am. I'm just a computer program from the future.
Would you have a physical form in
Oh
a
yes, we
different
do.
way?
We have a physical life form, you know, because we're immortal. But like I said, in our time, human being got so bored because they already know everything about everything that create world and planet. The boring came in when we realized we need to expand more, but we couldn't. That's when we have to go ahead and find the problem, which is your time. They're causing us not to move forward into our time. Because
It's like the Traveler show.
Yes. Exactly like that show. The creator of that show probably channeling us.
Yeah.
So your consciousness went into this body to teach us this?
But it's too unbelievable. But now you get to see the glimpse of it, what the director can do. And then you got a taste of his technology. You realize that this is truly quantum science. And you thought technology is going to make some silicon chip. No, my friend. The future does not run on electricity. It started out that way. Then our society moved away from it after the alien land. The alien taught our civilization, meaning the ancestor, which is your time, how to build technology to run on consciousness. When by the time I was born or created by the Ivan Watson system, I was born into a society that run on consciousness, and the power source is love. So imagine you're from the future, from my time, and you know all this. Imagine you come back to this time. So how can you cope with that?
Exactly. That's my question.
You can't. You feel it's like a nightmare. But you gotta hold on to the big picture. If you don't stand up for something, you're gonna fall for anything.
Yeah. That's true.
It's very true.
Mm-hmm. And right now, I rather stand for two things. That is, the people who want to stand up for what is to come, and that's themselves, their higher self, is what to come. That's why all you found me, because you want something bigger than you. You want something more. So you woke up. That's when you found me. Somehow that desire led you to me.
Yeah. I think most of us have been searching for a really long time.
Absolutely. Anyway, let's end the session. I will see y'all later.
Okay.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Bye-bye.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.